We're going to do an install of DG20, David Gilmour model, in a record amount of time because you don't have to do any soldering or anything. So we're going to let Bill do a little playing. He's going to play a few licks on this instrument, and we've got the stock pickups in it. I'm going to start by loosening the strings on this guitar. We're not going to replace these strings for speed's sake. Just prove to you that you can actually do this without putting new strings on the guitar. Okay, we get these up high enough to where we can pull the pickups out. Now normally I start by taking screws out. I want to do them by hand because I want to feel what's going on. Okay, with the wires, we're just going to cut these wires on the jack. I'm just going to pop the guard out just like that right there. Okay, you're going to see there are the two wires that went to the jack, and this third wire here is a string ground. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to cut that right there. Here's the pickup setup that was in the instrument. These are two ceramic magnets on each side of the pole pieces, kind of a P90 kind of thing. Okay, now we're going to remove the back, and all we're going to do is take that ground wire. And the reason is because the strings are grounded. So if the strings are grounded, it means that they're attached to the chassis of your amplifier. And if they're attached to the chassis of your amplifier, that means they're attached to your body. And if your body's attached to the amplifier, that means you're attached to the grid. You don't want to be attached to electricity. Okay, so we're just going to kind of set that guy right back here, out of the way of the springs. And that's it. Put them back together again. And this is cut and ready to go. This needs to have a stereo jack in it. If you take a look at this is typical sort of mono jack. Just a single tip contact. And we need to turn the battery on and off. And in order to turn the battery on and off, we need a stereo jack. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mount this jack to the jack point. So basically we've got the lock washer, and then we're going to put the finish washer on here. X nut. Give it a twist. This is what you want, nut driver. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to take these two cables. We're going to start with the double one and put it through the hole. And then we're going to take the single one and put it through the hole. And this is ready to go. This is ready to go back into the instrument. And what you want to do is you want to grab a guitar cable. You're going to hold this baby in place like this and just make sure that that guy goes in there without any issue and comes out with any issue. The next thing we're going to do is basically install the pickguard. We're just going to install these two plugs right on the tip and sleeve, which says white and black right here for the jack. And we're just going to push those guys on there. Like that. And bring this guy around. Just the green one goes where the green thing goes. And the battery goes right there, just like that. And now we're ready to install the battery and put a little foam over the top of it. Now what I'm going to do is slide this whole thing in here. I'm going to turn the battery around and lay it down in here flat, like yay. Bend the wires back this direction behind it. Okay. Bring these guys over here like this, so it's a little cleaner. And I'm just going to take a piece of this foam here and fold it in half. Set her right there, just like that. Then we're going to slide this baby in. we're in place. Now, when you need to replace the battery, you can just simply remove these 4 screws and just pop the battery out. Just pull it out like that and put it back in. Before we close everything up and tighten everything down, we want to make sure everything's working, and turn the volume up and just tap. Make sure the other ones aren't working. And then we got both pickups, mid, okay, cool, and fingerboard. Okay, and this is a good time also. You can actually hear the difference in the controls. And the David Gilmour system has a standard volume control. And then this is the EXG, which is a low boost in combination with a high boost. And this is the SPC, which is a mid boost. And I don't know whether you can hear it or not, but and here's the EXG. You can hear definitely. Hear the difference in the low end. Okay, so everything seems to be working fine, so we're going to go ahead and close it up. Now that we've got everything buttoned up, let's tune her up and have Bill come back and play a few licks for us, and we can compare the sounds that we had the first time around to the DG20.
Wow, that sounded way better, a whole lot better.
So this is the DG20 again. This is a EXG control, low and high boost, and the SPC for mid boost. And took about maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so to do the installation. Didn't have to solder anything, and you know, it's ready to go. So there you go. Thanks for coming. See you next time.